That's a very interesting question, Dr. Ghous. Pakistan is an interesting country from the Islamic perspective, but yet on the other hand, in the political arena, we hear a lot of corruption in the world. Now, you know that Pakistan got a lot of Hufaz, a lot of Islamic scholars, a lot of Islamic universities. So, you know, what do you think caused this sort of corruption?
It's a very good question. You see, Pakistan gained independence in 1947, and thereafter, unfortunately, we spent about 7 years just to decide what kind of constitution we are going to have. And then, of course, there are two forces, secular and religious, whether it should be Islamic or it should be purely Republic, this and that. Anyway, now, of course, the constitution recognizes Islam as the state religion. It is an ideological state, and of course, it is a democratic constitution. Unfortunately, we in Pakistan, we did not allow the constitution to function. There had been extra judicial attempts like military takeover 3-4 times. So, with the result that progress was disrupted, and had there been continuation, there would have been no problem at all. One thing. Secondly, we must give, still I say, importance to madrasa education. They are the nurseries. They produce very good scholars. But then, unfortunately, no importance was given to them, and now, of course, there is a realization that we would streamline their curriculum. We should encourage these students from madrasas also to learn some modern education like IT, information technology, and other things.
Now, I know that our viewers may be wondering why we're speaking about Pakistan when this show is about global issues. Now, I want to make a twist here so our viewers worldwide will better understand the fact that there are scholars from Pakistan that are all over the world. You got businessmen from Pakistan who are global, all over the world. You know, Hufaz, people who have memorized the Quran all over the world. And that is so interesting. So I think that our worldwide viewers need to have a little understanding and better understanding about Pakistan and Muslims from Pakistan. On another hand, again, I see in America a lot of Pakistanis want to get involved in politics. And I find that very interesting. Sometimes I wonder, though, and I want to ask you that question. So we're going to discuss some important issues here, and it's really a pleasure to have someone like you, a judge, a lawyer, a man who teaches law.
Thank you.
In a country that has a lot of outlaws also. So, you know, I want to hear that legal, you know, intellectual, academic, balanced conversation with you. And I want our viewers there to understand, because we have a lot of Pakistani clerics and religious leaders outside in the world. You know, it's important to know where they're coming from, because sometimes, you know, the rest of the world, I mean, well, not really the rest of the world, but many parts of the world have always looked up to Pakistani scholars when they go to foreign countries. It's like they're coming from the Muslim country, you know, and especially before internet and before all these international media. When you heard of an Islamic scholar coming from Pakistan, whatever he says, you think it's direct from the Quran. And then now with global network, with internet, with all the media, now you realize that there are a lot of corruption in Pakistan, among scholars, in the politics, and all these political leaders are